Hi, my name is Gordon. I'm a video content producer at Kalypso Media, and today we are releasing our latest Dungeons 4 DLC, Not Another Multiverse. Jonas, one of our producers, will show you the new features and changes in the game.
Greetings and welcome to this wonderful new DLC that we have in store for you. It's called Not Another Multiverse, and we will explore the multiverse together with Thalya and Tristan. My name is Jonas and I will show you this wonderful new DLC. So let's jump into the game. And what you can see right here is our new skirmish map. We have also a new campaign for you. It includes 3 missions, which are very nice. So let's go in the settings of this small skirmish map. Alright, so the first thing is, with the new DLC, we also release a new difficulty mode for the ones who really seek a challenge. Yeah, extremely difficult. It really is extremely difficult. So on some maps, yeah, it's rather hard. But for this one, I will just start on a normal difficulty, and I will make it myself a bit easier and choose many resources. And this DLC features something new. We will see this in game in a bit. And specifically on this skirmish map, we can choose our overworld spawn position between mountain, field and lake. I will choose field. And also, we will see this soon in the game, we can choose between one of the 3 factions that we can play in game. In the main campaign or the mini campaign of this DLC, you will only play as the undead, but this will be explained in the campaign where that's the case. Yeah, let's go there. And let's choose some skills. Yeah. Damage of Thalya increase. Just that sounds good. Also, we have a new skin, the heroic suit. Of course, let's use that. In the background, we have the Christmas themed throne room. So let's jump into the mission. Alright, and here we are in the game, and we can already see the exciting new thing of this DLC. That is, we can play the heroes on the overworld, and not that we play in the dungeon and on the overworld on the same time. So let's quickly begin and choose our construction crew and rebuild one of our new buildings, the gold mine. So we have these spots where we can mine gold on the overworld. So let's build this building and jump also into the dungeon. To build the usual thing and excavate with our snotlings. And I see Gordon has left me a surprise because the speed of the controller is a bit slow, so let's quickly change that. Here, camera movement speed. Yeah, something like this maybe. Thank you, Gordon. Much better. Alright. So, don't forget to slap your snotlings. And I will build my small labyrinth, because we will have to defend on the overworld and on the dungeon at the same time. Like this. And we can see our gold mine has been built, and let's select it, and we can see that it's mining quite happily some gold. There are 2 different types. Maybe we will see this later. For example, let's look on the minimap. Yeah, right here on the bottom, we have one that is like a diamond vein. It has infinite gold, but you of course have to conquer it first. Yeah, we need some new research, so let's jump into our research tab. And here we see the new addition, we have the buildings and the heroes tab. So where we can research our new buildings, which we can build on the overworld, and all the heroes with their unique skills. And since we have chosen the undead, we also can do the undead research in the dungeon. So in this skirmish map, you can choose also the demons or the horde. So you have some variety there. First thing, some more snots are always good. And a treasury. And here, for new hero buildings, we will begin with the sawmill, because many of the buildings on the overworld require toolboxes. And this is one of the buildings that generates them. And this is one of the unique things. So resources between the dungeon and the overworld are shared. So whatever we generate down here, we will also have at the top and vice versa. So let's construct our treasury. And build our funny loops so that the heroes have to use the labyrinth. Never forget to slap your snotlings. Alright, and then the next thing we need are some heroes. So the different heroes are recruited in the tavern, the barracks, or what's it called here, the dwarven camp. But I want to start with some humans. Yeah, we need more gold, of course. Let's see, maybe there's some more gold right here. Still, wherever you are, you need gold. Doesn't matter if heroes or evil creatures. And while we are on it, we can expand our dungeon a bit further. You see, instead of evilness, we will collect goodness because we play the heroes. But yeah, the absolute evil also takes goodness as a resource. It's not too picky in these regards. Oh, some spiders. Not for now, let's wait a bit. Yeah, and let's research the barracks right here. It should be here, yeah, under basic buildings. Let's place it somewhere here. Maybe we can also get a second construction crew. Yeah, we need more toolboxes for this, so the construction crew has to raid, so let's build a second sawmill. Oops, no space right here. Looks good.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Work faster. And we need more gold. Ah, now it's been built. Very nice. We cannot recruit any heroes yet, so we have to research them. The priestess. Let's build as many of them as we can. And maybe, while we are on it, build some houses so that we can expand our unit limit, which is also shared between the dungeon and the overworld. Where is it? Basic buildings right here, house. It also needs toolboxes, but our production goods looks good for the moment. Okay. No, not the treasury. I want to build here the Vault of Goodness. Okay, and our first hero units appear next to Tristan. And he, of course, has some fun new abilities on its own that we can use. Hopefully we can show them later. One of my favorites is, of course, the unicorn that you can summon. Alright, and I want to connect the dungeon exit or entrance is right here, and I want to connect Tristan and Thalya together. Maybe we need a few more hero units. What would and also the heroes, of course, need gurus, beer, or whatever the humans in this case, no, gobblers they're called. Guru, it's in German. So they need some gobblers. So let's prepare for that. And build one of the gobbler ranches. And why not that we never have to worry about it again. We can also build some in the underground. Because we already have some here. But we need, I think, a gobbler farm to access them. Let's recruit some of these warriors. Alright. Maybe a few more houses.
Scouts reported that enemy creatures were beginning to gather. Apparently, they were heading for the dungeon.
Yeah, the scouts are right. So, since we have no real defenses yet, we must rely on the support of the heroes. So let's link up together and fight the... What are they? Are they also evil creatures, maybe? Fight the other opponents. So we can see they're composed of demons and horde creatures, because on our side we have the undead. Very nice. Speaking of, we can also maybe build some undead units. Because the combination of the two is always what gives you advantages. We are visited by the heroes. I just noticed Realmforge is kind to us today. They placed some gems in front. So let's hurry up a bit to get some of the undeads ready before the first wave attacks our dungeon. Let's get some banshees. first wave arrives. While they do so, we can maybe focus also a bit more here on the overworld and get some maybe some of the elves. So we need the tavern for that. And we need more unit limit. Let's build the tavern first.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
You can also change the spawn locations of the units, of the buildings. And let's expand right here. Let's expand our unit limit. By the way, you can place them nearly everywhere on the overworld, so once you have conquered something, you can build it. Of course, you then have to defend it, but later we can unlock some towers. We will do that as well to defend our base. But for the moment, we have to rely on our units. What here? One more house. And the first wave arrives.
Are collecting their pay.
So let's drop our units here and use one of Tristan's new abilities. Ah, perfect. Slash the enemies.
Evil is unstoppable.
So here we wanted... wanted to get some elven units. Like the rangers a lot. So let's get some of them. Maybe we can go around on the overworld a little. So our goal in this mission is to conquer these dark seals. They are these large ones where Tristan has to cast some sort of spell to convert them, and there are also these, no, not the portals, there are also some smaller ones. Right here, which we can just destroy to get some of the goodness. And these are the points where our not so friendly evil creatures will spawn from. So maybe let's go to the top right here. No, not where was the point? Here. This location looks better. Oh. Too many things at once. Let's defend first against the enemies. Use Tristan's ability. This one is free. Let's link up. And maybe we can already think about upgrading our heroes. So for that we have the smithy. Where is it? Here, under advanced buildings. Always think about expanding our base. Oh, we accidentally moved the construction crew together. No, this is not what I wanted. We can see how nice these units are working in tandem. The banshees like silence the enemies and our priestesses heal them. Maybe we can think about some defense. Yeah. So we have 4 kinds of towers. We just unlocked these 2, the later ones, so we will have to invest a few more resources. And while we are waiting for them to finish, we can just grab our heroes and say, hey, let's go and upgrade yourselves. Tristan, he can't upgrade, he moved him. So you will see them move on this podest. Takes a while. And zack, we will have a better hero. So they have 3 levels. For the next one, we would have to research the tier allows elite heroes to be upgraded to legendary heroes. But for the moment, these ones should be quite stronger and enough for us. Let's get a few more rangers. Because these units are ranged units, we can place them. We can place them on these towers. And they can shoot the enemy without being reached themselves. Oh, I just noticed here in the dungeon. And of course we still can use the Thalya spells. Back to the dungeon heart, I think we'll use that. So Tristan himself has one where he can port all the heroes or all the units around him to the fortress, which is the main building in the middle. And with Thalya we can just use to the dungeon heart. And we can prepare fighting this wave. Tristan, help us. So you can clear these spiders for me, please. Ah, here's a diamond vein. And welcome back. So we defeated the spiders in the underground and we have expanded our overworld base a bit. And we are preparing it with some additional defenses and we have gotten some of the dwarven units. Though we have no brewery yet, so we have to be fast before they go on strike. But we need some more goodness for research, so I would say let's attack one of the dark seals and see if we have enough power to defeat them. Maybe let's defeat the smaller one first. Here we have one of the new enemies, the Shadowlings.
According to the wise words of a fortune cookie, an attack on Tristan's
Meanwhile they're fighting, we can already build a gold mine here. Right here. Right here. Nice, you made it. Let's go to this point. Let's follow up with the construction crew.
Hail to the absolute evil, baby.
Ah,
Sure showed him.
and we can also prepare maybe a little bit. It's always handy to have a construction crew around because you can just place a tower here, which will help us in the attack and conquest of this Dark Seal. And maybe let's upgrade our units a bit further so they unlock better abilities. All right. Let's win this. So we can see we have to hold this point for 30 seconds. Because this is initially they are easy and later they become quite hard. Because it takes longer and more of these shadowlings spawn. Oops. You should move away from there. Right here. Ah, that's good. So, and from here I'm going to expand my base and maybe look a bit more into the defense.
And is on strike.
Let's use this callback from Tristan. Yeah, and expand further and conquer the overworld and make it good. Of course, somehow this furthers the goal of the absolute evil and Thalya. You will see this in the main campaign. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this brief look into this DLC. And we'll brew more beers for the dwarves because they're on strike already. So don't forget to build some brew houses. And I will give the word back to Gordon and see you in the DLC.
Thank you, Jonas, for this quick introduction so far, and now it's your turn. Dungeons for Not Another Multiverse is now available on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. Thanks for watching, and I see you at the next introduction.